very important. And a lot of customers are heading on to organic manners and wanting to make sure that the food that they consume are healthy enough so that their family will get nice food diet daily. And also by adopting green farming practices, it will help farmers to have more organic products and make sure that their finance will start to increase. So now I'd like to delve deeper into my main areas. So first, about green farming practices. About its social health benefits. It has a lot of benefits to both customers and farmers around. Well, it ensures healthier food and a healthier environment because it will lead to fewer health issues. As farmers begin to adapt green farming methods, then they will start to remove chemicals such as like pesticides, etc. into their food. And a lot of pesticides these days includes bad chemicals which are unhealthy, not just to the farmers, but also the customers who use and who actually consume in the food that farmers make. And so by beginning to adapt green farming methods, it will start to lead to organic farming. And for example, organic farming approaches in countries, for instance, like India, have lowered incidence of pesticides poisonings to farmers. In the past, a lot of farmers have faced with pesticides poisoning before. And as soon as India started to apply organic farming, it started to build a healthy local wildlife and ecosystem around them. Also, the customers who consume in the foods will start to feel way much more healthier, and it will make sure that the health benefits is clear. Next is about enhancing climate resilience. So it will help agricultural system to withstand the increasing severity of climate change. Well, probably you know, scientists these days are still struggling with climate change problems, right? And so by actually adopting green farming practices, it will help to slow down the severity of climate change. Let's look at an example. For example, in Kenya, forestry, which is farming that involves growing and caring for trees in an organic and healthy way, has helped a lot of farmers to mitigate the impacts of droughts by improving soil moisture, etc. And with that, it will start to lower the severity of climate changes in places that are vulnerable to this.
Someone asked, how can green farming meet the food needs for the global populations by not providing enough crops for the world population?
Can you
Okay, just like how can the green farming method provide enough food and crops to the world population while it is increasing every single day?
Well, the agricultural industry is probably not small, you know, right? And a lot of farmers these days are starting to choose agriculture as the way of gaining finance. And so by adapting the green farming practices, slowly it was as soon as they adapted into it, and it will start to reduce the amount of money that they need to invest into their farming techniques, not having to buy things such as like pesticides and chemicals, and also will help them to slowly start to get foods in a better way as like agroforestry, etc. So I would like to continue with my ideas. So about the next idea of economic stability. Well, yes?
So please, green farming crops face higher disease and pest risk without synthetic pesticides. This can lead to crop loss and lower yield. So how can we provide more crops if this problem happen? Because green farming face the higher disease and pest risk.
I would like to reject this because I've explained about it before. So now I would like to dive deeper into my next idea about economic stability. Well, let's look at an example first before I dive deeper. In Germany, organic farms have demonstrated a stronger financial license and profitability compared to conventional ones because of lower input costs. So as I've said, when farmers started to get used with the green farming practices, then they will start to have lower input costs, and they start to apply into techniques such as like a way more stable income. So in conclusion, linking farming subsides to adoption of green farming methods is a very essential move. Well, this approach is very sustainable for a brighter future, and the agriculture industry will likely to get bigger and better day by day. It's essential to adapt to this technique to help society and all. So because of that, I highly urge you to believe in our team. Thank you. I'd like to end